I think it's been in the last 6 to 8 years, things have been tough selling locally. Like online retail has really just taken hold, especially in the last 5 years. So, and it's crazy. I mean, like I said, it used to be hard to find a vacant space in 5 Points. Now you can find vacant retail spaces all over the place. Eventually they're going to, you know, if something doesn't change, retail is going to be struggling everywhere, and there's just going to be vacant stores everywhere. You hope not, but like, you know, things that people don't think about, it's like, you know, love your city or not, like when you spend money in your city, the sales tax goes to your city. When you buy it online, you're just sending your money out of state, which isn't helping us at all, you know. So I think people forget about that too, and it's like we're close to dead last, if not dead last, in education. I'm like, man, if our local economy was doing better, so might our education, you know, like, I don't know. Yeah, that was a rough one. Oh man, like I said, in the first few years, it was me just running the shop myself. My mom would help when I went out of town, you know. Jordan Blackman would help when I went out of town. I can't really remember, man. It was hard, and I went through some pretty crazy depression, and we still have that today. Like, I mean, last year, probably next month. Last year we were in a really dark place, and you know, and you just kind of scratch your head, like, how do we come out of this? You know, it's like online, you know, direct to consumer business and online business takes a lot from us, and people don't think about like every purchase they make, like, oh, I'm just one person, it's just this one purchase. But then you think like, oh, well, everyone's making that one purchase online, you know. So the first few years was hard in the respect that I was working 16-hour days, but it was also hard in the respect that everyone shopped local then. You know, like every news report you'd see every year for Christmas, oh, online business grows 20% every year. I'm like, well, that's weird. I never want to sell online, you know. It's like, but we had lines out the door, which is a good problem to have, but it was also hard to manage with just yourself. So after the first couple years, and I was able to hire people, it got a little easier, and it was definitely easier to buy.
Doesn't. Throw it over here. Throw it over here. Throw it up. Throw it up. All right, so I built the website. So I do a lot of the online orders, a lot of customer service, but online wise, like through email and stuff. Do a lot of design. I've done most of the shirts for the Nike shoes, I've been doing those. And I set up a lot of the logistics, like the shipping, a lot of the international orders. That's stuff that I deal with. Social media is between me and Dave is busier than me, so it ends up being me doing all the social media. That's pretty much it. It's a lot for someone though. It seems easy, all of that seems easy enough, but mostly that's at normal places divided up between like 2 or 3 people. But I don't mind. You know, as long as I get to dance around.
I don't even know where to begin with all this stuff. Like now we're competing with, not only are we competing with other stores, but we compete with the brands that we carry. So, you know, if we're selling Nike SB product, well, we've also got to deal with NikeSB.com, you know, or Nike.com or whatever, you know. So like everybody knows Nike.com, not everybody knows BluetileSC.com, you know. So this new era we live in where everybody can just order directly from the brands that they want, it's just, people are like, oh, you can compete. What, don't you have an online shop? You can compete with AdSense and da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, dude, you think I can compete with Nike.com? You think I can compete with Amazon.com? Like, no. As a small business, yes, Amazon came from somewhere, but they didn't come from a place of no money. There was money invested in that. I don't have $1 billion to invest in advertising to compete against Nike and Amazon or Adidas or whoever, you know. It's like, so for a small business, we rely on the community, and we try to address the community's needs, you know, and that's hard. It's also kind of funny if you look at it through the eyes of a retailer. It's like you're almost held accountable for things. Like, I've been told, like, oh, you know, Dave doesn't do enough. You know, I'm like, what more do you want me to do? Like, I built a damn skate park for you. I put lights on it like last year. I have events like way more than my body wants to stay awake. You know, we have events all the time. You know, and it's like people are like, you know what you got to do to get people's business? You need to address the women's skate community. You need to work with the YMCA and do skate camps, and you need to have skate contests, and you need to, I'm like, holy crap, man, I'm just one person. I'm only one person, and I do a lot of that. But like, what is the .com corporate store? What service are they giving you? They're not building a skate park for you. They're not starting a skate camp or teaching your kid lessons or doing any of that stuff. But you don't hold them accountable for it either. But like literally as a small business, you're held accountable for all these things that are supposed to happen in your community. And we do the best we can, but sometimes people think that, you know, we should be doing better. And we should be doing like LA size events based on a Columbia retail income. You know, it's just impossible. It's not there. But it's definitely not going to be there if you bought 85% of your footwear online and then just happened to get a pair of old schools once in a while from us, you know. Like, it's just different, man. I know that people want to support, but like, you know, if I showed you a Vans catalog, it's about as thick as a Bible. I mean, they're like this thick. And I'm supposed to pick like 15 shoes a season out of 10,000 shoes and please every customer and have the shoe that every customer wants. It doesn't work that way anymore. But back in the day when I first opened, like I said, people shopped your inventory. Now they just shop online. Even if they want to buy it from you, they shop online first, and that makes it tough. Yeah, dude, every year I've been in business, my accountant has been like, I don't really know that this is gonna work out. Like, you should maybe, and I'm like, I don't know what else I'd do. I don't have to make a lot of money, you know. Like, I do want to be able to pay for my health care and not worry about it, which is not currently the position I'm in. You know, I would like to be able to have a retirement plan and not have to worry about it, or even just to travel sometimes that's not on someone else's dime. Like, I do get to travel a lot, but it's always for work, you know, where it's like trade shows flying me out there, or Vans flying me to an event, or some brand bringing me somewhere, you know, which is awesome. But it's fun. It's not really a vacation. It's like a working vacation. So the things that gets me through it is I love skateboarding, but yeah, I would love to make a little more money. You know, that, I don't know. I don't care about money, but I wish that I could just pay for the basic life essentials. God, it sounds crazy to say out loud, but yeah, I don't know.